Brown in Washington. An unexpected upside to the supply.
And some of you may have prepared days ahead for the big Thanksgiving meal, but others went for a different, more simple option.
News 3 starts right now.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this Thanksgiving holiday. I'm Tiffany Lane. While many of you worked hard in the kitchen today cooking up a yummy dinner for friends and family, News 3's Kay DeMonge talked to some people who avoided it at all costs. She has their take in tonight's top story.
Instead of slaving over a hot stove, many decided to pick up a pre-made Thanksgiving dinner this year. Several saying it was just more convenient.
We got 2 turkeys here and a bunch of pies.
Josiah and James Blaine decided to skip the baking, mixing, and for some, frying, and instead picked up their Thanksgiving dinner.
Definitely less stressful to worry about cooking all day. Get to enjoy and watch the game, so that's cool.
Epi Syberth agrees. She says she and her husband haven't cooked for Thanksgiving in years.
Well, well, it's easy for us, so we don't have to clean up the mess when we are cooking. So here it's very convenient because we can order and pick it up.
According to pennyhoarder.com, a pre-made Thanksgiving dinner for 4 to 6 people ranges from $40 to $200, depending on the details of the meal and the location from which you order. Experts say you're likely going to. It may be worth the peace of mind, and some people dishes already.
I was here for the pumpkin pie, but they didn't have any.
Yeah, we're gonna cook next year, only because, you know, we had to cook so many other things this time.
Vegas, Kay DeMonge, News 3.
And in your consumer news, Thanksgiving travelers across the U.S. are flying in record numbers. The Transportation Security Administration says it screened 2.3 million people at U.S. airports yesterday. That makes it the busiest day at security checkpoints since March of 2020, when the pandemic was ramping up. It's also more than twice the number of people screened the day before Thanksgiving last year. Yesterday was the 7th consecutive day the TSA screened more than 2 million passengers. Some folks may be frustrated with the cost of their Thanksgiving meal this year. It's about 14% higher than last year, according to the American Farm Bureau's annual survey. The cost of the turkey alone is up hiking prices for Thanksgiving staples. It's also hard to predict demand for meat. The supply chain crunch could have an unexpected upside for American malls. National correspondent Angela Brown explains why.
Shoppers may not want to take a gamble this year on presents arriving in the mail, so they may go old school, going back to the mall. We interviewed the CEO for PREIT. That's the Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust. Traffic is up big time at their malls. Low inventory and delays in shipping may force consumers to go back to buying gifts the old-fashioned way, browsing for what's left at your local mall.
Business is back.
So why is Joseph Corradino, CEO of PREIT, a company that owns 20 malls, so confident? Well, he's looking at the numbers.
We're seeing traffic up nearly 20% over 2019.
Experts predict sales at brick-and-mortar stores will go up by 8%. Last month, shoppers saw over 2 billion out-of-stock messages online, according to Adobe Analytics, pushing some consumers back into local stores.
Going to a brick-and-mortar store is you get immediate gratification. You buy it and you leave with it.
This holiday season could be a blockbuster for sales. Retail sales rose by 1.7% in October, despite high inflation. And the National Retail Federation is predicting the highest holiday retail sales in history.
We are expecting for the overall holiday shopping season that retail sales will grow somewhere between 8.5 and 10.5%.
The holiday boost coming at a time American malls desperately needed. Researchers estimate 25% of the nearly 1,000 U.S. U.S. malls will close in the next 5 years.
I agree with that, which is why, beginning about 10 years when I became CEO, I sold off nearly half of our malls.
Preet knows hard times. Last year, filing for Chapter 11, only to emerge from bankruptcy weeks later. Record holiday sales could introduce their malls to new shoppers.
Who was it who said reports of our death are greatly exaggerated?
In Washington, I'm Angela Brown.
News 3 is working to gather more information on the death of a UNLV student earlier this week. 20-year-old Nathan Valencia died Tuesday. According to social media posts, he was attending a fight night with members of his fraternity at the time, and a GoFundMe page that you see right there has been set up to help cover Nathan's medical and funeral expenses. News 3 has reached out to UNLV and Las Vegas Metro Police for more information. We're waiting to hear back. Tomorrow morning, Lee's Discount Liquor will hold a vigil to remember and honor CEO Kenny Lee, who died in a car crash last weekend. A vigil and balloon release will be held starting at 9:30 at the Lee's Discount Liquor location on West Azure. In lieu of flowers, the family requests donations be made to New Vista in remembrance of Lee. You can find a link to donate within this story at news3lv.com. And now to Waukesha, Wisconsin, where people are working to recover from the tragedy at its annual Christmas parade Sunday. And a unique team of comfort dogs is now doing its part. Some specially trained golden retrievers are now being deployed in the community to provide a special kind of grief counseling. Casey Torres explains.
During a night of mourning in Waukesha, grief filled the air in Cutler Park.
One thing that they bring is, the spirit of compassion, and they bring the spirit of presence.
These retrievers are part of the Lutheran Church Charities Canine Comfort Dogs team, a national nonprofit trying to bring peace on the hardest moments in people's lives.
Dogs have been deployed in nationwide tragedies. There's 100+ dogs around the country like this that are part of this program.
5 dogs from Wisconsin, alongside 2 others from Illinois, are now offering support to their community with help. This is Charity from Brookfield. Her handler, Gary Kilvinger, says she completed 2,000 hours of training that helps bring relief to people in seconds.
The dogs bring just that moment or two, or maybe 5 minutes of time when they're with the dog, that they're just really relaxed, and they feel less anxiety than they did before they started with the dogs.
The comfort dogs are also there to listen when it can be hard for someone to share their emotions with others.
The dog hears what they're saying, and it could be any number of things that could help them to process what it is that's on their minds and in their hearts.
The free help is not over.
And as we look forward to next week, we'll be at some of the schools, and we'll also be perhaps at the police department and some of the other events where we can do those kinds of things.
Charity and her friends are also invited to meet with the first responders who helped the Christmas parade victims and witnesses.
Dogs are just doing their job, in essence, of what they're trained to do, which is to bring this calmness to the people's lives.
Casey Torres, Action 2 News.
And speaking of dogs, it was a history-making year for the National Dog Show today. Claire, a Scottish deerhound who won last year, took best in show again at this year's competition. It makes her the first repeat champion in the competition's history. Claire beat out hundreds of dogs representing 180 breeds and varieties recognized by the American Kennel Club. Last year, the competition was held without spectators, vendors, sponsors, or media. Crowds were back for 2021. And some lucky shelter dogs scored a tasty Thanksgiving meal this holiday. The Thankful Pup promotion made sure all adoptable dogs receive Thanksgiving meals. It's a special tradition at the Animal Foundation. Volunteers and team members prepared the meals with human-grade ingredients. They were carefully prepared in a way that won't harm the pup's health. The feast included Parmesan turkey meatballs, cinnamon yogurt apples, roasted root vegetables, broccoli cheddar squares, and pumpkin donut holes for the dessert. And from puppies to babies, some of our Valley's newest residents got into the Thanksgiving spirit today. Southern Hills Hospital dressed some of its smallest and cutest patients in turkey outfits that included tiny brown hats and little tail feathers. Now, according to hospital staff, these NICU babies had to spend Thanksgiving at the hospital, so they wanted to bring the holiday to the babies and their families. And coming up, it's a first Thanksgiving meal for some today, how hundreds of Afghanistan refugees are getting into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, we had a few north breezes around today, a little bit of a chill in the air, but things are going to warm up. And I think a noticeable way this weekend, you're going to like my weekend forecast, and I think you're going to like what's coming next week. It's up ahead. Stick with us.
Night out with News 3 to benefit Signs of Hope. Friday, December 3rd. Get your tickets now at sohlv.org. Go to news3lv.com for more details.
The real estate industry needs some new ideas.
What if we split the commissions with our customers?
Let's help them make cash offers.
A deep tissue massage with every home tour.
Homie, we've got your back.
I got you, don't worry.
I've started guidance.
Looks like you're home.
This holiday season, hurry in to the BMW Road Home Sales Event and find your way home in the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in, receive a credit of up to $2,500 through November 30th.
Black Friday means that holiday shopping season is officially here. And at RC Willey, we've got incredible deals all over the store.
Doors open Friday at 9 a.m. with hot buys, including this sofa and love seat for just $5.99. And this queen bedroom set is $6.99. This air fry oven is $99. This RCA projector is only $59. And there's much more. Friday, the first 200 people will get a $25 gift card. Plus, this remote control Spy Rover is $19 with purchase during the Black Friday sale at RC Willey.
Would you look at that? Damn, I look good. What's up, everybody? It's me, Stephen Money. It's football season, and I want you to know that you can bet on me, the STN Sports app. So sign up today and get started with me, the local favorite.
Download and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up at any of our convenient locations.
When you're in the largest personal injury law firm in Nevada, you get to know a lot of interesting. What happened?
Some dummy rear-ended me. Us. Shh.
Freak accident. Slip and fall.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Don't let something great slip away.
Crazy commissions and hidden fees. Losing out to cash offers. Used car salesmen like pressure.
That's more like it.
Homie agents make buying and selling a home easy. Homie, we've got your back.
Can I give you a hug?
Closed captioning in Spanish, sponsored by attorney Adam Kuttner. Injured? Call the law offices of Adam S. Kuttner for a free consultation. 382-0000.
Welcome back. We all have favorite foods or traditions that make Thanksgiving uniquely special. Right now, there are thousands of people in Northern Virginia celebrating their very first Thanksgiving and learning our traditions. Drew Wilder is in Alexandria, where a group is serving meals to hundreds of Afghan refugees.
An American holiday that originated with different cultures coming together around food and family. This Thanksgiving, that tradition writes a new chapter.
I'm gonna go ahead and pack you guys up so you guys can start taking the food into the other hotels.
Wahid Abbasi and the Health Point Foundation are serving food to Afghan refugees in Northern Virginia.
We need 8 more meals for her.
They plan to feed about 25 refugees, but that quickly grew to about 400.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving us your time on this.
I'm so happy to help.
The first Thanksgiving for thousands of refugees now in our country, many of them staying in the hotel where the food is being served. And from a hotel window, a curious toddler looking down on a curious place. Her family comes downstairs and they're welcomed with new blankets and stuffed animals. Dad couldn't be more thankful to share in this holiday.
If your kids are very happy, so it's the main time you'll be happy.
The meal, though, is only a small part of this day. It's really about family time. Only some of his family made it out of Afghanistan. His parents are still there. They can't escape the Taliban-controlled country.
Are you worried about their safety?
Yes, of course. Of course, everyone is worried about their safety and their issue that they have problems.
Many of these families don't know where they're headed to next, but they're here now, and they're incredibly grateful for that.
Mohan. Mohan means yeah, it means hello, welcome.
Reporting in Virginia, Drew Wilder, NBC News.
In case you missed it, about 2.5 million people were on hand for the big return of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. Last year, because of the pandemic, it was a TV-only event with no giant balloons or festive floats. This Thanksgiving, though, crowds along the 2.5-mile route enjoyed marching bands, floats, and, of course, the big balloons. Fan favorites included Snoopy, Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and Boss Baby. And, of course, a lot of people were indoor for football today, but thankfully the weather is going to look a lot warmer even than the nice weather we had today.
Yeah, well, it was a little chilly today. This was our first day below normal for the month. Now, I mean, you know, look, it was colder in Plymouth than 1621. I can assure you on that. But I think my 7-day forecast would bring a smile to a pilgrim's face. Let's go to it. We'll get to that. But first, let's take a look at our time-lapse today from this morning. Looking from O'Callahan Island Academy to the west, and you'll see a setting sun, early setting sun, like around 4:26, and then kind of a chilly night tonight. But, you know, look at this Antonello Elementary up in El Dorado, North Las Vegas, 69 degrees. The warmest readings in the valley, the only really area of the valley that hit 65 or above was in North Las Vegas, 69 up there, 47 and a west wind at 2. They had a wind gust to 23 miles an hour. That tempers my enthusiasm for that 69 because you can definitely feel that north breeze. Liberty High, St. Rose and Bermuda, 46 right now with 18%. The pressure 29.87, the dew point 4 degrees. And over on the west side, Buffalo and Lake Mead, St. Elizabeth, 46 degrees, and the barometer way up, 30.28. We have a ridge of high pressure enveloping our area. It's going to warm us up as it moves inland and keep us on the dry side. 47, a popular number here in downtown, also over at Sunrise, up at El Dorado and Centennial, 45 in Summerlin, and 44 down in Anthem. 30s over in Prump, 39. 45 in Mesquite, 38 in Indian Springs, the 20s up in Lincoln County, and the upper 50s in Laughlin. It was 60 the last hour that I checked down there. Okay. 62 and 42, the extremes today, both below normal, and this is our first day below normal this month. We had to wait 25 days to get one, but we got one, and we weren't that far below normal. The forecast today was 64. It was a little cooler than expected, but well within the 3-degree guarantee, so $1,900 in the kitty for Culture Shock of Las Vegas. Top of the hour, 50 out at the airport. Doing a little better than Ely at 19, ouch. 61 over at the City of Angels there, and Reno in at 35. Some very cold air moving in across the Great Lakes. Look at that, 17 in Minneapolis. Well, I don't really have to draw a front on here. You can see where it is, or just look where the moisture is. It was cold and damp Turkey, or well, a damp Turkey anyway, over much of the Northeast, and that extended down into the Texas Gulf Coast area, and kind of messy over the Pacific Northwest with a strong onshore flow. But we have that ridge of high pressure. California got the Santa Ana winds today, but for us, we just had some northerly breezes. There was a lake wind advisory, but that has been rescinded. Overnight lows pretty much where they've been, 30s northwest, 40s southeast. Highs tomorrow, a couple of degrees warmer than today, and minus the winds, it should be actually markedly nicer. Mainly clear overnight, low of 40s, Central Valley, upper 30s around the periphery. A sunny start tomorrow, few afternoon clouds, mid 60s. Our day planner, 8 a.m. 49, 60 by noon, and 4 p.m. 62 as we look at the daylight hours. Here is your 7-day forecast. And there's what brings a smile to our faces here. 70s on the weekend and low 70s, actually flirting, with a record high or two by midweek next week, as we'll be in the low 70s to 75-degree range across the valley with low 50s. That is a very good way to start December, Tiffany.
And we have other good news coming up as well. Jesse's going to talk about the big Raiders win for our Thanksgiving Day coming up.
Every Monday morning, News 3 shares the power of a wish through Make-A-Wish Monday.
These are heartwarming stories from inspirational children every Monday.
Make-A-Wish Monday on News 3 Today. Brought to you by Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Watch News 3's Home Matters Tuesdays at 6. Sponsored by your Vegas Real Estate Insiders.
1 in 6 Southern Nevadans will struggle with hunger this holiday season. But with your help, we can feed everyone. During 3 Square's Holiday Match Challenge, every dollar you donate can provide up to 6 meals for those who need it most. Food, the perfect gift. Donate today at 3square.org.
Over 40 years ago, I started the Richard Harris Law Firm right here in Nevada. And today, we've grown to be the largest personal injury firm in the state. We got there by doing one thing. If there's a win, we're right in the middle of it.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Smith's. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Smith's. Fresh for everyone.
Wherever you are in Las Vegas, the Valley Health System is here to keep you on your feet, offering specialty orthopedic services at our 7 area hospitals. Our newest facility, Valley Health Specialty Hospital, offers specialty orthopedics and inpatient rehab in one convenient location. Education before your procedure helps you know what to expect, and physical therapy after surgery helps you recover. From special procedures using advanced technology to joint replacement surgery and rehab, turn to the Valley Health System.
My $5.99 cheddar-loaded cheeseburger features a jumbo patty and cheddar 3 ways, with a slice of cheddar cheese and cheddar ranch, all between a cheddar bun. Yeah, it's loaded, but you know what they say, the more cheddar, the better.
This holiday season, we want to enjoy the gift of being together. For peace of mind, take the first step in knowing, because it might just be a cold, but you want to be confident. The BinaxNOW COVID-19 antigen self-test has the same technology used by doctors and detects multiple variants. So in just 15 minutes, you can test, know, and go. Available in stores and online.
One in 6 Southern Nevadans will struggle with hunger this holiday season. But with your help, we can feed everyone. During 3 Square's Holiday Match Challenge, every dollar you donate can provide up to 6 meals for those who need it most. Food, the perfect gift. Donate today at 3square.org.
It's now time for the News 3 Sports Desk. Sponsored by the Station Casino's STN Sports app.
Here we go. This time for real. And it is delivered. Good. The Raiders win it.
We need this. Now we got to keep stacking them, keep them rolling. Raider Nation, we back. We on the roll. Let me get some turkey. I'm trying to get back to the West Coast. Need some turkey. How about them Raiders?
How about that, huh? The Raiders clearly enjoyed their Thanksgiving, heading to Dallas and ruining the Cowboys' party thanks to the leg of Mr. Cash Money Carlson himself. And just like that, the 3-game skid is a thing of the past, and the Raiders' playoff hopes live on. So with that, let's head back out to Big D and dive into the highlights. The beer helmet's even bigger and better out there in Texas, and you know we also saw was a bigger and better Raiders offense as well. First drive of the game, and they are getting aggressive. Deshaun Jackson comes down with it, and after a 56-yard turkey trot, he is in the end zone with reservations for 6. The two teams traded TDs and some field goals, so it's a 4-point game in the third. And check out Mariota looking like he's back at Oregon on the read option. And the Raiders go up 24-13, but on the ensuing kickoff, Tony Pollard was trying to flip the script. He found a seam and left a whole lot of Raiders in the dust, taking that sucker to the house to cut the lead back down to 4, and Dallas was not done there. Dak hit Dalton Schultz from 32 yards out to tie the game after the 2-point conversion. So we would see OT, and let me tell you guys, they were throwing flags like nobody's business. No different in the extra frame. Anthony Brown hit with 4 PI calls in this game. This one moves the Raiders into field goal range. And you know Carlson, he is a sniper. Raiders win it 36-33 and right the ship at a critical time.
I mean, no one thought we were going to win this game. I mean, don't really blame you for how we played the last week, Paul. But we did, and you were wrong. So that felt good because I love you. But I don't know. I don't rank those things. It was fun. I gave it my all, just like I always do. We just executed better today. You know, the penalties obviously helped, and they were legitimate things that, you know, that happened. You know, we kept saying, you know, they're holding, you know, if they don't hold us, we feel like we're going to hit those plays, you know what I mean? You know, I thought that for our whole team, everything that's going on, for us to be able to bounce back, it says a lot about the football character of the men.
Yeah, I felt like we showed the heart of our team today. It really did. You know, to fight like we did, you know, for them to go down and score and us respond, I really feel good about, you know, the character of our team, especially what we've been through these last couple weeks. And so it was huge to get that win.
No doubt about that. Now, Carr was also big today. He threw for 373 yards, and Daniel Carlson was 5 for 5 on field goals, but they both did their best work at the podium after the game. Carr talking about his 22-yard scramble, and Daniel Carlson about his battle with food poisoning earlier this week.
Over the last couple of years, I'd run for a few first downs here and there, but that's probably one of the longer ones I've had in a while. You know, after I ran it, I looked over at Marcus and I gave him one of these. He just started laughing. I always call myself Cariota, and he gets a kick out of that one. Anytime I scramble in practice or in a game, I'll come up to him and be like, Cariota, bro, and he'll laugh at me, probably just to appease me.
I told him I'll find a way to play if I need to, you know, find some adult diapers or whatever, get a bag, trash bag on the sideline. So, but yeah, it was, I'm good to go.
Cariota, adult diapers. What a weird day in sports. All right, guys, that's all the time we got. As always, thanks for watching. Stick around. We'll be back after the break with more news.
Everyone, Brent Musburger here, inviting you to the 30th annual Las Vegas Bowl. Come see all the pageantry, all the thrill, and Las Vegas' brand new home for serious college football. It's history in the making. High-stakes battle between national powerhouses. Big Ten versus Pac-12. New house, new matchup, new date. This December 30th. Get your tickets now. The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Come on, everybody. Let's rock.
Sunday night is football night on NBC. And News 3 in Casablanca wants you to get into the game. Watch Celebrity Pick and win. News3LV.com for details. Watch News 3's Ask the Experts and get answers to your health questions. We want to hear from you. Email your health question to asktheexperts@news3lv.com. Ask the Experts, Tuesdays at 6:30. Sponsored by Intermountain Healthcare.
Every day we help people injured in accidents. Do you need our help?
Golightly and Associates, 222-3333.
His name is Guy Nora.
It's actually pronounced Guy.
Cue music. Guy's story started
on Cue Music. If we're telling my story, we're telling it right. It didn't really start here. It really started here, where I fought in the Civil War to protect my faith. Some things, like freedom of religion, are just worth fighting for.
You telling this story, or am I?
All right, go ahead.
He's Guy Nora, and he's a remarkably accomplished American entrepreneur and job creator.
Hey, don't you have something else to do, like a movie trailer? I'm Guy Nora. I want to be your next governor. I'm going to talk to you directly, in full honesty and frankness. Share with you my ideas for turning around Nevada's economy, teaching our kids how great America is while keeping critical race theory out, and expose the election fraud we all know is there. Instead of asking for your vote, I'm going to earn it.
With every passing day,
we inch closer to our future selves, eager to embrace the promises a new year brings. There is a group of go-getters who, whatever they do, make it their purpose to focus on you. We will continue to be here every step of the way because my mission is you.
Are you ready for Black Friday? We are.
And you'll find hundreds of doorbusters and store-wide savings up to 72% off. Save over $300 on this contemporary sofa with designer pillows. Doorbuster price $347. Or this 5-piece dining group, only $298. Plus 72-month special financing with no money down. We're closed Thanksgiving Day. Doors open Friday at 8 a.m. Shop Walker for the best Black Friday deals.
And finally tonight, a rare find on a British farm has wowed some history buffs. Historic England says archaeologists have found a Roman mosaic under a farm in Rutland, East Midlands. It is the first time a Roman mosaic has been uncovered in 1,600 years. The artwork depicts the Greek hero Achilles' battle with Hector during the Trojan War. It measures about 36 feet by 30 feet and forms the floor of what experts believe was a dining or entertaining area in a large villa. That does it for News 3 Live at 11 on this Thanksgiving holiday. We hope you had a wonderful time with family and friends. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.
The Shade Tree provides safe shelter to homeless and abused women, children, and their pets. Stop by a Czech City near you and make a donation. Your monetary gift will be matched dollar for dollar by Czech City. Join News 3 and Czech City to support the Shade Tree.
Communities in Schools Nevada has some real superheroes, and News 3 is giving them the recognition they deserve. Thursdays on News 3 Live at 3, sponsored by Nakvi Injury Law.
Mike and I met the first day of law school. Found out we had so much in common, we became best friends.
We're both competitive, we're hardworking, but most importantly, we love to help people. And that makes us an unbeatable team.
Hennessy Hate. Help is here.
Find Black Friday deals without Black Friday crowds. You don't even have to wait till the 26th. Every day this November, Chapman offers Black Friday savings with 0% financing on the biggest selection of new Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, and Rams in Nevada. We've been #1 for 23 straight months. It's why we have inventory other dealers don't. Awesome savings at our Black Friday sales event every day this November at Chapman. Service.
When sorry is not enough. Enough said. Call Ed.
If you've been hurt, call me now.
The real estate industry needs some new ideas.
What if we split the commissions with our customers?
Our agents could show them homes before they go public.
We could help our clients get the best interest rate guaranteed.
Let's help them make cash offers.
So they can score the house they really want.
A deep tissue massage with every home tour. Maybe not the massage.
Congratulations.
That was painless.
I told you we'd make it easy.
Homey agents make it easier than ever to buy a house and sell one too. Can your agent do all that? Ours can.
Live here. They live someplace else. Not us. We have deep roots in Southern Nevada.
Yeah, we've raised our families here, and we know how the insurance companies work here. We can help you.
Hennessy Hate. Help is here.
Is struggling to manage your type 2 diabetes knocking you out of your zone? Lowering your A1C with once-weekly Ozempic can help you get back in it.
My zone, lowering my A1C, CV risk, and losing some weight. Now, back to the game.
Ozempic is proven to lower A1C. Most people who took Ozempic reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. And you may lose weight. Adults lost on average up to 12 pounds. In adults also with known heart disease, Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart attack, stroke, or death.
Ozempic helped me get back in my type 2 diabetes zone.
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Ask your healthcare provider today about once-weekly Ozempic.
You may pay as little as $25 for a 3-month prescription.